All the work today.
Okay, we will start with Texas. Coach Pierce, you have anything you want to start with, or just take questions?
Yeah, it was just an outstanding ball game for our team. We did a great job of attacking the strike zone. Pete was outstanding today. I just thought he did a nice job of establishing both sides of the plate and really was able to use the fastball in when he did that, and the slider was outstanding. Clean defense, but just a really good job of timely hitting. We left a couple of runs out there, but our pitching was so good today that we were able to make up for it. I hadn't said that too many times this year.
Okay, questions, please.
Danny Davis, Austin American Statesman, for both Pete and David. Pete, did it feel like 122 pitches, and what was working for you out there? And David, how aware of you of that were you of that number? And yeah,
he went into the eighth with 102, and we were well aware of it. There's a pitch count, and then there's stress pitches. He pitched with nobody on base all day. He pitched ahead. I just liked the way his tempo was. The ball tells me so much information. So he was continuing to do what he was doing early in the game. So legs were under him. He wanted the ball and felt good about it.
Yeah, I mean, I felt like I was just warming up, honestly. I was pretty bummed when I saw him coming out there. But, I mean, it's not something I really try to focus on or think about was pitch count, just kind of how my body feels and just trying to work through it. And but besides that, my fastball command I thought was the best I've had. Obviously, I kind of fell behind in some counts, but I was able to get back up on the horse and keep attacking hitters. But, I mean, that was probably the best fastball I've had all year. And then it just opened up the doors for all my other pitches, and then I could kind of become that 3-4 pitch mix guy that I know I can be.
Other questions?
Zachary Sim, Orange Bloods. Austin, what did y'all see from Victor Medeiros today, and how did y'all finally get to him?
Yeah, I mean, we had to grind up there a little bit, I think, through 5 innings. He was mixing up pretty well, pitching off the plate, using the slider. I mean, it was definitely one of those things that we had to definitely make an adjustment and try to just grind out ABs. And so, I mean, I think we got a runner on, and then I think Dougie bunted. And then that was a huge, swing of momentum whenever I think Trey scored right there. So I think, when we got that first run, I think it was we could take a breath and just go to work at the plate. So that was big for us.
What else?
Pete, Eric Sorensen, D1 Baseball. This question for you, Pete. Knowing how they did against you last time back in April, did you approach this game any differently, or did you have any different kind of mindset going into this game?
I mean, I try to approach every game the same. Not try to get too high, too low going into it, and especially as the game goes on. But yeah, I mean, obviously, no doubt they kind of had my number last game, and obviously, for me, it was I get another crack at these guys. I don't think there was any fear going into it. It was more just like this another opportunity to attack them. And I mean, they're a great ball club, but I mean, today was our day, and they kind of had our number when they came to the dish. But it's we got another chance again to face them, and it was fun to get it back. So it's fun to take care of business.
Austin, we asked you this question, I guess, on Saturday, but is there something that's changed with your approach these last 15 games? Because the power numbers have definitely gone up as opposed to other parts of your career.
Honestly, no. I just try to see the ball, get a good pitch, and put a good swing on it. Not trying to do too much with it. And I think honestly that's probably why my power showed up a little bit. Just trying to make contact and just try to hit it hard.
Shut up a little bit. That was a bomb, man. Come on now.
What else? Other questions?
David, just your thoughts on Trey and the game he had at the plate.
Well, I mean, when you get that kind of production from your 9-hole, it's always a bonus. I like the work he's been putting in with Tulo and Miller, and I would say that about Austin when you look at the not necessarily swing adjustment, but just in his stance, being able to stay behind the ball and allow his strength to take over. It's more about being on time than it is forcing power, and I think that's what you're seeing with Austin, is he's really on time much more. And then with Trey, he competes. He just competes, and he's been working hard. I thought he did a good job making both Medeiros and Hewitt elevate the ball, and I think that's a key for him.
Anything else?
Danny, come on, I gotta eat lunch.
Sorry, I have nowhere to go. Here tomorrow. I assume Lucas tomorrow, or any edits to the way you'll.
Yeah,
handle
no,
tomorrow?
Lucas is going tomorrow. Yes. All right, good.
Okay, all good?
All right,
Thank you
thanks,
very
Danny.
much.
Thanks, guys.